February 6, 2023, and it's time for a reality check. Welcome to my channel. My name is Lizabeth, and I am living in the light by documenting my weight loss journey, and I'm using Optavia's 5-in-1 program. As part of my weight loss transformation, as part of my accountability, I started this YouTube channel, and one of the things that I do is each week, almost every week, I come on here and I record a reality check and let you know how I did over the past week as far as weight loss goes, any non-scale victories I may have had, things like that. So that is what the purpose of this video is today. If you wouldn't mind, just scroll down a little bit, give me a thumbs up. That gives me some love. If you haven't followed along before, I will tell you that words of affirmation are my love language. So those thumbs up, those comments, the encouragement that I get through my YouTube channel, Instagram, Facebook, those are really feeding my soul and helping me to be steadfast and steady on this program. For now, this is day 232. Also, if you will subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate that. That will also allow you to get notified if you have the notification bell on when I post new content. I do try to post videos a couple of times a week. My reality check comes out on Mondays. I try to do great lean and green, healthy recipes that are good not just for the Optavia program, but these recipes are great no matter what you do, whether you're trying to lose weight or not. It is always a good idea to eat healthy. There's no magical ingredients that are included in my lean and green recipes. Everything comes from the grocery store. They are just lower in carbohydrates, lower in fat, lower in sodium, and really high in taste. If you're following Optavia, I also post some fun with fuelings videos where I take the Optavia fuelings and I transform them, still just using water, just to make them into new forms, to change things up, because trust me, after over 200 days on the program, it's nice to not just have a shake as a shake, but to try to use it along with another fueling to create new flavor combinations, new things to eat, and that has been super helpful for me. Those of you who have been watching my videos, if you've been following my reality checks, you know that 2 weeks ago, I had a huge loss. It was a big one. It was like 6.4 pounds, I think. It was a big one. It was very shocking to me. And then the next week I had a gain. Last week, it was like a 2.8 pound gain. That was not so exciting, but I totally expected it because losing 6 pounds in 1 week, my body was just doing some weird adjusting. But I am continuing to stick with the program, and I am continuing to follow it 100% straight on the line. I don't alter anything. I drink all my water. I do everything that I am supposed to do, and doing that will lead to success. So without further ado, here's how I did this week. Yes, I lost 3.2 pounds and another half of an inch. Those inches just inch off. They don't come off very fast for me. But the great thing is that I am 0.4 of a pound below where I was 2 weeks ago. So I took off that gain plus a little bit more, and I am so good with that. And that is just continuing on with my average of around 2.5 pounds a week. It's actually a little bit more than that, but if I can shoot for 2 to 2.5 pounds a week, especially for this first, until I lose that first 100 pounds, and then I do expect that it's going to slow down considerably. And I'm totally fine with that. I'm expecting it. But I am on track to beat my goal. My goal is to have that first 100 pounds lost by April the 1st, by April Fool's Day. But I definitely, unless something crazy happens and I have a huge plateau and I don't lose anything for a while, I should meet that goal and beat it by a couple of weeks. That's what I'm looking at possibly. My next goal after that, just kind of looking into the future, my next goal is the next 25. So each of my goals has been a 25-pound goal. Will be on my birthday, which is June the 12th. So that gives me 10 weeks from my next goal to get to the next one. And that's pushing it, because that's still with the expectation that I'm going to continue to lose at a 2.5-pound rate. So we'll see what happens, just kind of continuing to keep an eye on those averages and how things go. Overall, it was a pretty good week this last week. We had lots of icy, snowy sort of stuff that doesn't really amount to a whole lot, but it affects the roads. And because of that, early in the morning, I didn't get to go watch my granddaughter, which was really frustrating on Wednesday. So I was kind of disappointing, but I did drive over there on Saturday to spend a couple of hours with her while she was awake between naps, to get to play with her. I love my time with little Taylor each week. That she is my why, and I've said that before. Being able to sit on the floor with her and play with her is one of the reasons why, and I can do that now. I can sit down on the floor and get back up without it being a big production. So that's really exciting. I also got rid of, I think I told you last week, I got rid of 2 kitchen garbage bags full of clothes that just swim on me. And that's such a good feeling. And especially, it's a really good feeling because some of those things were tight on me before I started the program. So to go from tight to just absolutely too big, it has been so wonderful. I do want to encourage you, if you are, it doesn't really matter whether you're trying to lose weight or not. We all need to be healthy. We all need to be making choices and changes in our life that are going to make us healthier individuals, so that we can live our lives to the very best that we can. I just can't believe that I ignored my health for as long as I did, that I stuck my head in the sand and was like, I'm okay. I'm not on any medications. I'm a healthy fat person. Those are the things that played in my head. And I was a healthy fat person. I was not diabetic, am not diabetic, was not on blood pressure medications, I don't have hip, knee, back, shoulder, ankle problems. Sure, my back aches once in a while, but I don't have chronic illness. I'm not on any medications at all. I take magnesium. I take magnesium. I take quercetin, which I take in place of allergy medication. And because of a very difficult pregnancy with my last one, where I was on my back in bed for several months, I have neuropathy in my upper thighs, which is improving, by the way, which is very interesting. But it can, for standing for a while, it can cause my upper thighs to really burn and hurt. And to combat that, I do take an Aleve at night before I go to bed. That's all that I take as far as medications. Still take those things, and probably will continue to take them for some time, but I have cut back from 2 Aleve to 1, so that's really good. So I was a healthy fat person, still am a healthy fat person, but I'm getting healthier, and I am getting less and less fat as the days go along, and I'm really excited about that. Making those healthy choices, because I want to live for a while. I want to be able to play outside and go down the slide with my granddaughter, and go on the merry-go-rounds and play the games, and one day go to the amusement parks and ride the amusement park rides, things that I haven't been able to do in the past. So I've missed out on a lot because I just chose not to make those healthy choices. So do that for yourself. You are important. You are important to the people who are around you, and they want you to be around. And do the right thing, make the right choices, make the healthy choices so that you can be around for many years to come. I hope that these videos encourage you. If you have questions, please leave them in the comments box down below. I've promised a Q&A for a while. I will do one hopefully soon. Just if you've got other questions, I'd love to have a few more questions to answer in a Q&A video. And until I see you next time, please live in the light.